I've been in EMS for 20 years.
For 11 years.
I've been in EMS for 1 year now.
I've been in EMS for 4 years.
I've been in EMS roughly 7 years.
I'm Brian. I'm a certified paramedic. I've been in the EMS for about 18 years. I was actually a combat medic in the Army. That's where I got my EMT basic, then went into the service and went to combat medic training. Also known as infantry medic. One of the first CPR in progress that I ever got back on my own. I was just fresh out of school, and we went to a restaurant that a guy was sitting at a table, and he fell out unconscious on the floor. And when we got the call, we got there, he was had no pulse, no respirations, and done what I was trained to do, and was able to get him back. And that was the most memorable moment I had. Right now, it always sticks out in my head, because I actually got to go to the hospital a couple days later and actually talk to him, and his family thanked me for what we did. But the EMS training I want to do right now, that I'm actually looking into, because I've put it off for so many years, is I'm wanting to go get my certification for flight medic. So that's what I think that would be the next step for me, is I actually want to actually work on the helicopters. It gives you a little bit more variety of calls, a little bit more challenging, or a lot more challenging. But I think that's the next step for me. The biggest advice I can give any new EMT is trust your training, trust your judgment. If it looks like a problem, you feel in the gut that there is an issue, then there is an issue. It's a lot of people, when they come in, they try to just do everything by the book, and life isn't by the book. And so if you always trust your gut when you're on a call, if you feel like something's wrong, 9 times out of 10 something's wrong, whether it be bad for you or bad for the patient. If there's time to get the patient out of there, or it's time for you to get out of there. That's my biggest advice for new people. What really inspired me to get into EMS was a gentleman that actually worked in EMS, and when he was talking to me about when I was years ago about going to EMT basic school, he was an older gentleman. He was a paramedic, and he was a really good friend of mine. And he asked me what I wanted to do with my life, and I was like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I was trying to figure it all out. And he asked me if I liked helping people, and I said, yeah, I always like helping people. But then he said something that hit me really, honest to God, hit me really hard. He said, what is the biggest gift you could ever give anybody? And I was like, I don't know. He said, the biggest gift you could ever give anybody is their mom, their dad, or their child back. And that kind of hit me right in the heartstrings there. And then I started moving on towards going through his class and moving up through getting my paramedic. I've been doing that for a long time.